So we start our last press conference of today, and the game between Timur Radjabov and Levon Aronian just finished in favor of Levon Aronian. So can you please give us some comments, briefly, and I just wonder if you were paying attention on the game Carlsen Swidler, and did it somehow influence your game today? Or you were just playing?
No, I wasn't. You know, I normally don't think about the tournament situation or anything, and even when the tournament is still in not even in its middle, so those things didn't concern me. But I was trying to play my best, and I thought that I've got a decent position out of the opening, so, and I had lots of time on my clock, so I thought that I should pose some problems for Timur, but I have to say, with this little time till the very last moment, he was defending very well, and only through luck I managed to break his resistance. Because here, this move is, this queen b4 is a ridiculously bad move, and after it, probably white is close to equalizing. But here, Timur had a tragic blunder with knight e5, because after queen e2, I was very concerned, because somehow it didn't work. I mean, it's kind of crazy that here, I mean, in this position, of course, I can take on e3, queen e3, bishop c5, one of the good possibilities, and then the knight comes, and then pawns fall. But I've decided not to do it, and here I cannot even get that position. I cannot even hope to come back, and actually after rook d8, rook c1, white is pretty much alive. The queen comes to c4, it's a new game, so I was very frustrated, but I've got lucky here.
And actually, before, when Timur started to play on the king side, did you have feeling that for the third time in this tournament you have to defend somehow your king?
No, I mean, white is, in my opinion, after a5, white is the one who has to try to equalize the game, and I was thinking that, in fact, Timur is trying to achieve equality with an active play, so that was, and he has to do something, otherwise I just put my queen on e6, and it's not clear what he has to do, because it's very passive otherwise.
Can you please say something?
Yeah, I agree certainly that before had to be played, of course, and somehow I saw that I can do it on the next move, but Levon played this a5, and afterwards, of course, I realized that I have to play on the king side to achieve any kind of play for the weakness on b3, and somehow I underestimated black's play, maybe bishop f8, and this knight e7. Somehow I was more concerned about knight d7 fast, but knight e7. And then rook a1, c4. But I think after c4, before probably white should have normal position in general. I mean, maybe slightly worse, but I'm not sure. I mean, really, these pawns on b4 and a5, they are also hanging. Sometimes I have my play on the king side. Certainly I could play better there, but still, I mean, it was a tough game till the last moment. Somehow this time pressure that I had all the time, certainly at the end, proved to be a very important factor. And well, somehow I saw that Levon cannot play queen a4, either queen c4, as I'm taking on e5 and king f1, but I forgot completely about queen takes e5, of course. And then after bishop h6, king comes to f6. I mean, I saw somehow in my thoughts, well, it's not thoughts, it's mostly dreams, I would say. I mean, because queen takes e5 never works, and, that he has to give exchange somewhere and so on. So somehow I was calculating really strange things here. So somehow, of course, queen e2 and rook c1 and white is fine, I think, and because I'm just coming with the rook on c3 and queen c4, and well, I think it's around equal probably. I mean, especially considering the situation that before Levon was much better, and already I missed this rook d3 and everything. I played king g2 instead of king h1. It was already the first sign of bad play at some point, and well, I don't know. I mean, yeah, okay, it was decided by the blunder, so, I mean, well, but anyway, I'm unsatisfied in general with few decisions I took, like, especially even king g2 is really a bad choice, you know, closing the rook and just putting it on the knight f4 instead of going on h1, you know, with rook still playing on g line, and after rook d3, queen e5, bishop d6, there is knight e6 and queen g5. So, I mean, probably after king h1 already I'm okay. No, I mean, I think
I
maybe.
actually thought this is the only, and then I thought knight d7. I thought
Knight
I'm
d7.
still.
Yeah,
I'm
but
still
I mean,
slightly
nothing
better.
is hanging, you know. I mean, I can
Oh,
play
I-
with rook d something, no?
Rook d1
For example.
and
Even knight f3 maybe possible. No, knight
yeah, knight f3 is possible in fact.
rook d1.
Yeah, I was kind of stumbling because I didn't really find
Well, after rook d1, then
rook
you can
d1, rook h8.
yeah,
I
put
thought.
it somewhere.
Yeah,
on
that's
the
what I
h8.
thought I'm going to do. It's still, I mean, of course, the position after queen b4, queen a4, queen e2 is much better than this.
Yeah, of course, sure.
Comparison,
I mean, here all the time I have to hang with the c pawn and you know g5, h3. Everything is hanging. I have this unpleasant islands and king on h1. That's why I wanted king g2, of course, to protect h3 and to not allow this queen f1 check all the time.
Yeah,
But yeah, of
bishop
course,
d6
yeah,
you
of
forgot,
course, I
yeah.
forgot about it. Yeah, and after knight e6, f takes e6, I'm also not in time to create anything. Some queen e6, rook takes e3 always at least, and well, black is winning. So yeah, I went queen c1, and I don't know what was the best move for black. Probably this.
Yeah, here I can.
It's much better for black,
This,
of course.
somehow this didn't work. I was
95,
so angry.
95 works here or not?
No,
Fine.
95 loses. I
Huh?
think. Rook e3,
F takes,
queen e2,
king h1,
bishop e3.
queen takes 7.
Ah, queen takes e7. Wow.
Maybe there. Yeah, queen f1, h3. Okay,
Queen
queen
f2?
yeah.
Ah, rook g6. Sorry.
Yeah, rook g6 also. Yeah.
Ah. Yeah, it's some strange, but I had this feeling it shouldn't work, but I don't know why.
Queen c5 works here or what?
No, I was actually actually you can do this. I
Maybe
mean, knight
f4
f4
first.
doesn't matter. King g3 and takes. Yeah, somehow you're holding here. I was kind of angry, but I don't have an immediate win. And then-
c5, c1 doesn't go, yeah?
no, because knight f3, you're kind of in time.
Rook
for-
c2 and c4.
I had this feeling that this should work, but then rook c2, knight e1.
Okay, but if knight f5 works, I don't know. I mean,
Yeah,
somewhere
but
it
this
should
shouldn't
work.
work.
Maybe
I mean,
one day, I don't know. This knight f5 maybe
Yeah, but
somewhere.
here I-
Bishop c5, knight e5, bishop e3, queen c7. That was the idea. So somehow I always had the feeling that, you know, this knight e5 works, but in fact, at the most important moment it didn't.
but this shouldn't work. I believe this shouldn't work.
For white, maybe.
Yeah, but anyway,
Well, I
the
didn't
game
find-
had so much calculation that
No, but I didn't find here. I mean, so I mean, if I would calculate the way I was calculating this knight takes e5, I think it would be much better in the game. I would of course go queen e2, but I mean, really, I spent so much time on this unnecessary calculations. I mean, that only stay in your mind instead of you know being played in the game.
maybe this will win. You know,
If takes
I'm
e3?
thinking, yeah, check and bishop d6.
Yeah, and then queen c3
f6,
and g6 is no
king
so-
h7,
or knight g4, knight g4, queen
queen
f3.
f3. Ah, maybe queen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
rook g2, queen f1.
this is kind of rook g2 here.
Maybe rook g2 here, yeah, also. Yeah, okay.
Anyway, some devilish things are happening here. So
Yeah, then this looked like yeah, of course.
I mean, this has to be winning for black. I mean, there has to be a move because it looks too, you know, it looks after rook d3 that you've missed it, yeah. Kind
yeah,
of.
of course I missed it. Yeah, otherwise
Yeah.
I wouldn't allow it.
No, I mean that you were already losing it. But anyway, this was a ridiculous move. But which is easy to explain, you know, when you have a long game and lots of calculation. I guess
It's not easy.
those things happen. Yeah.
Yeah, and well, of course I maybe could play better in. I mean, after the control, after the first control, maybe I could play something. I don't know.
But this looks unpleasant, kind of. Huh?
Maybe I could play even better before. Maybe I'd move. I played some bishop c1, bishop e3, which wasn't necessary.
But this was
Yeah, bishop c1, queen
huge,
e8.
huge time trouble for you. I thought.
So after bishop c1, queen e8, and
Yeah.
maybe here queen g3 or something. Bishop e3,
This I thought wasn't so good. Rook h5
and then I can stay. No.
and knight d7, knight c5.
Yeah, queen f3.
Knight d7.
Knight f7. Oh, you mean queen f7, queen f2? Okay, knight e6 then.
Actually blundered this.
Knight e6 and something.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, okay. Yes.
Oh. This is annoying. I don't think I would have missed it, but
Yeah, of course.
there's
but
always
I mean,
a chance.
I mean, yeah, no, but I mean, I didn't
Yes, you
understand what
should
for
have
I play
done
bishop
this.
c1, bishop e3, if I could just play queen g3. Somehow I forgot that already bishop is on c1, so you don't have knight g4 anymore. You have to go on h5. And then, I mean, in the same position that we had in the game, I have this b3 and bishop b2 somewhere. I mean,
Извините, пожалуйста, можно потише? Спасибо.
yeah, so I mean, I really don't understand what for I played bishop e3.
Yeah,
But
maybe
okay, it
you're
was time scramble
Yeah.
stuff, but still, I mean.
maybe you're actually holding with this idea, yeah? I mean, it looks a bit unpleasant, but maybe it's not.
Yeah, but normally, I mean, I have my compensation. I'm still having only one weakness on h3 or something, and
Yeah,
still
sure.
knight is very strong on
Sure.
h5. And of course, missing this b3 is unpleasant because then queen takes c4 is always coming, and then games are bad. So, yeah, of course, I mean, with this I could. Also, knight takes f7 in the game was not working that much. Queen
Where?
g3,
Ah, no.
knight f7,
I didn't see a point. Just take
king f7, queen g6,
king e6.
bishop g5.
Yeah, but here I thought I have different wins. One was queen e8. Can I do this?
I think it's the best move, no? I mean,
Yeah.
the
But there is
different-
also another way. I
Yeah,
thought.
but then if f4 is coming also sometimes.
Queen a7 was it, or some other way?
Queen where?
Yeah, but this is sufficient, I guess.
Yeah, but queen f5. Yeah, and here I thought maybe something like queen f3 and queen b3.
Aha.
3 pawns, but
Yeah, this I didn't take so seriously. Maybe it's.
yeah, but then I thought you can go rook h8, queen b3 c5, and well, I mean,
Shouldn't be sufficient for a draw. I have this feeling.
yeah, such pawns. I don't know. You're blocking one there on c4 b2. I mean, okay. Yeah, so I thought maybe I can play for this, but okay. I mean, here black is really close to winning, but I mean, in the game there were a lot of tricks. So I mean, after maybe queen d3 is okay.
This
after.
king g3 I forgot actually about. I was very annoyed by it.
Yeah, then rook h8, king h2, and then I played what? King h. Rook h8, c5 or what I played?
Yeah, this is only.
C5. Yeah.
And this
And
was
here
also
should be
very
fine,
good.
no?
This is good, yeah.
But you think queen c3 I have to go? Maybe I have to go king g2 first. Simply.
Maybe. But then knight h5.
And then maybe queen d5 or something. Because it's like the same like
Ah,
in the
yes,
game.
yes,
and
like
so
in the game, yeah. No, I was plotting here, trying to come up with some tricks for the time scramble. Anyway. Didn't quite manage.
Actually, have you ever considered the move knight d7, try to win this pawn on c5 instead
Certainly,
of knight h5?
certainly.
Yes.
Yeah, but you don't win this pawn. You mean, yeah.
The
okay.
queen
Maybe
d5, queen
instead of
d5
knight
is...
h5, maybe knight d7.
Yeah, queen d5 is always annoying.
Queen d5 is always. fine.
Here, yeah, here certainly
here,
knight
okay.
d7
Here
was...
maybe knight d7 is okay.
Yeah, looks...
But
looks
I
nice.
wanted something after knight d7.
No, but I
Some-
just thought that I just didn't believe that this can be a draw. I mean, this bishop c5 stuff, which maybe isn't. Anyway,
Yeah. Okay.
It's like practical chances was knight h5 was looking interesting. And I just had a question for Levon. I just read an interview that normally you listen to some music before the game. Is it special tournament for you? Maybe you listen some special music here, and which
not
helps.
really, not really.
So
It's all
what,
the
normal
same.
jazz or what exactly?
It can be. Actually, I listen to many genres,
Yes.
but mostly to jazz and classical music and folklore music.
Thank you. Do we have questions? Please.
Question for both, really. Do you think it's a bit strange at this stage in the tournament? Only 2 players are on the plus score, one on even and the rest in minus.
It's certainly strange. I mean, but it's.
No, plus 3, I said.
But in
Not
fact,
plus 4.
but in fact, it's not even the middle of the tournament, so things can change in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, sure.
So I don't think there will be questions how you're going to sleep before the next rest day. So thank you very much for coming for the press conference.